مرحبا وأهلا again to Arabic with Dima. I teach Arabic from the scratch. In the previous videos, we learned about الحروف الصحيحة or the consonants. And in today's class, we will continue talking about more حروف صحيحة, which are the, ra, za, and the. As you already know, we will explain how to read and write our letters in a word and as a letter, like separately. The first letter is da, da. Then we have the. Next we have ra, and we have za. Initially, let's discuss pronunciation of each. Da is uttered when the front tongue touches the upper teeth. Now repeat after me. Da. It is similar to the da in doctor. An example would be daraj. Let's practice reading with our long and short vowels. Repeat after me. Da, do, di. And with short vowels, da, do, di. The next one we have is the. Now, the pronunciation of the happens when the tip of the tongue touches the upper teeth. And there is also some vibration in the vocal cords. Now repeat after me. The. An example would be veil. It sounds the same as the in English. The. Now let's read it again with long and short vowels. Repeat after me. The, thu, the. The, thu, the. Next is the ra letter. This ra is quite different than the American R because the ra is pronounced with the front tongue touching the oral cavity, while some vibration is happening in the vocal cords. Now repeat after me. Ra. And an example would be rajul. Let's read more. Ra, ru, ri. Ra, ru, ri. Now the pronunciation of za basically happens when almost the tip of the tongue touches the lower teeth. Repeat after me. Za. An example would be zer. It's very similar to the Z sound in English. Za. Now let's practice with long vowels and harakat or short vowels. Za, zu, zi. Za, zu, zi. Now let's learn about writing. First we will learn the writing of each letter separately. Starting with da. You can write the da just like that, starting from the right. Again, like a curved line all the way down. And then you can follow the arrows one more time. From the top, curved all the way down. And one more time. Da. The is written just like da. It's the same, but we have a dot at the top. Again, from the right, the top, all the way down, you can follow the letters. You can follow the arrows. And don't forget the dot at the top. This is the. Now ra looks like a short curved line, but less curving than da. One more time. You can also follow the arrows. You can also spot the difference between ra and da. Here they are. You know, less curving, the ra. Lastly, za. It looks the same as ra, but we have a dot at the top, just like ra. But don't forget the dot at the top. You can also follow the arrows. Okay, all the way down, this curving, and a dot at the top. And finally, I'm going to write all of the letters all together for you to spot the difference between them. Da, za, ra, za. Finally, the writing of the letters within words follow one rule, which says if you have a letter before da, za, ra, and za, then you must connect the end of that letter before our letters, which are da, za, ra, and za. However, if you have a letter which comes after those letters, then do not connect the end of da, za, ra, and za to the following letter. For example, yad. We have a letter which is ya preceding da. So we connected the end of ya to the da. But in dub, the da is followed by a ba letter. That's why we did not connect the end of da to the ba. Let's see more examples. First, when we have a letter before da in yad, we connected ya to da, and then the in nafida, the is written the same. Ra in jaras, okay, and za in khubz. We have a letter preceding our letters, that's why we connected the end of each letter to da, za, ra, and za. Now when starting with them, such as da in dub, da in dub, the in dhahab, ra in risha, and za in zir. Also, if you notice, the writing of da, za, ra, and za doesn't change no matter where they are located in a word. Just the same. No changes, same basic writing. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. إلى اللقاء.